Companies spend millions of dollars crafting language that sounds sustainable but basically means nothing. Vague words like eco friendly or carbon neutral with zero proof behind them. Most people don't have the time or expertise to dig through these lies, so the claims just stick.
Yeah, so we actually built a tool that's able to validate these sustainability claims made by these companies. So the way it works is we actually have an AI search workflow to discover and ingest real ESG reports from these companies. It's able to discover also tax documents, tax filings, news articles, anything related to the company's sustainability claims. And from there, we're able to ingest that data, clean it, parse it, and then convert it into vector embeddings. And obviously, we store those embeddings into a vector database. And once we have that, we're able to use a semantic search to compare a company's claims against any known greenwashing patterns that we also have in our database already. So from those similarity scores, we can compute a risk score from 0 to 100. And the idea is pretty simple. The more similar a company's claims are to a known pattern, the higher the score is. So 100 being the highest, 0 being the lowest. So essentially, on top of that, we use a RAG retrieval augmented generation, where we essentially take the most relevant matches in our vector database and we feed that into an LLM model, and it's able to generate a structured report that explains any risk. It highlights the specific concerns that we have, as well as compares to any company peers. So Microsoft will compare to like Google, for example. And more importantly, everything that we have is backed up by real sources. So we have real URLs that link to real, sustainable, and verifiable sources. So this is actually best shown with an example. Like we can do Cox, for example. Yeah, so awesome. Cox had a successful search and it came back with a 34.6 out of 100, which actually classifies it as a low to medium greenwashing score, which means Cox is actually doing a pretty good job at correctly stating its sustainability claims. And if we look down and we can see some of its sources that we found. Let's look at this first one. Cox conserves. Yep, environment looks good to me. Oh yeah. We look at another one, Impact Reporting Hub. Yep. Okay. So basically, it uses all those sources, and like I said, it parses it, stores it as into vectors, and from there, it's able to generate a long and structured report. So it company maintains a long sustainability platform, blah blah blah. Key concerns it has, any peer comparison. So we use our vector and semantic search for that, as well as a recommendation on how to improve their sustainability for the future.